This is Greg Ferguson with Bayer Crop Science. We're going to go through our newest trade offering from Asgrow, our XtendFlex soybeans today. Just wanted to remind you that we don't have export approval for these right now, so they're not available for sale. But we certainly hope to have that approval and have these beans available for sale in the near future.
Hello, this is Greg Ferguson with Bayer Crop Science. I'm here today to visit with you about our newest trade offering from Asgrow, our XtendFlex soybeans. That gives the grower the ability to apply Liberty over the soybeans in addition to the other two herbicide tolerances that we already have. It's very similar to what we've got in our XtendFlex cotton. So we're here at mid-season in this field. It's a wide row field planted with a single drill. Beans are at about R3. They're very, very close to lapping the middles, but not quite. It's a really good time to take a look at them to see what the growth habit of these beans is mid-season, and to see basically if they're such a narrow canopy that we don't need to plant them on a wide row, or if they will lap a wide row. It certainly appears they all will. Well, let's do this. Let's take a look. We'll go through each one of them and give you some points about how each one of them grows.
So let's start with some of the standards that we have here in this plot. Obviously, the 46X6 is going to be a standard in most all cases around. It's so widely accepted, and growers grow it pretty much everywhere. We know that it fits basically all soil types. It stands pretty well on light soils, and it certainly is very, very adapted to very heavy soils. We know it'll lap wide middles. Of course, here in this plot, we're right before these beans are lapping middles. This is good sized soybean. You can see it's got about 10 or 12 inches or so in a lot of cases where it's just about to lap the middles. But from past experience, we know that this one will lap, and we certainly expect it to have a very good yield. The next standard we're going to take a look at here is our 48X9, a nice big tall soybean with really, really great standability, probably the best standability that we have in our current lineup. We certainly hope some of these newer XtendFlex beans will do as well as this one. We think they will. That's one of the reasons we're taking a look at these. So you can see that this one's a little larger than the 46X6. That's common. That's pretty well known. It's just about the same width as far as closing the middles here. It's got about 8 to 10 inches in most cases where it's going to close the middles. We know this one is plenty big enough to lap a wide row, so that's one of the reasons for having this as a standard. We certainly expect high yields out of this one, and we'll see how it performs later on. The first of our new XtendFlex beans that we're going to look at is the 48XFO, 4.8 maturity. You notice it's right next to the 48X9. It's got a very similar size. You know, basically it's the same height as the 48X9 at this point, so we can see that it's certainly going to be big enough to lap a wide middle. We'll see about the standability later on. Right now, all the information we have, it's got very good standability, probably about like a 46X6 or something like that. It's got some good attributes as far as disease control goes. It's very, very good against southern stem canker. So if we plant this one in May, we're not really going to have to worry about that as an issue. And it's got very good phytophthora resistance. We expect this bean to be good on heavy and light soils, and we'll see about standability on light soils, but we certainly expect this one to be good on very heavy soils. So far, everything looks good with this one as far as the yields that we have out of research, so we're excited to see how it performs this year. So this is the 47XFO. Really excited about this one. This one's going to be a red bean. It's going to look a lot like the 46X6. Very good standability. This one, in the information that we have so far, has got the best standability of all of these new products. Looks to be at least equal to the 48X9. So really excited about the performance of this one so far. Again, like a couple of the others we've seen, this one has a really good resistance to southern stem canker. Excited about that. We don't have to worry about that with a May planting. Again, performance on this one has been really good. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful bean as far as that dark red color, and good maturity in the 4.7. So we expect to see a lot of good results out of this one. Research data indicates it's one of the highest yielders, very comparable to maybe a little bit better than what we see out of our 46X6 or our 48X9. We're certainly going to find out this year, and really excited about seeing it. So the last of the XtendFlex beans that we're going to talk about today is the 45XFO. good 4.5 maturity. This is actually probably the largest bean in the plot at this point. You can see that it's almost lapped these middles. It's only about 6 to 8 inches between the rows here. About the same height as the 48X9, but this is something that looks really good as far as some of our wide row beans across the Mid-South. Very, very good frog eye resistance, good stem canker resistance. This is going to be a fairly tall bean when it's all said and done. Looks to have a good, strong fit on very heavy soils. For us here in the Mid-South, that's certainly a plus. You can certainly see the color of this one's pretty green. It kind of sticks out from the rest of the plot. It's really nice looking soybean. Performance has been really strong in our research plots as well. This one again shows yields equal to the same level or slightly above what we see with 46X6 and 48X9. So we're really interested to see what we get out of our yield plots this year. But so far, this is the list that we're going to have good supply of for the next year. So 3 of these look really good to us. So that's an overview of these new soybeans at mid-season. Here we can see at the end, we've got our 46X6 on the left, 48X9 next to it, then the 48XFO, 47XFO, then one we didn't talk about because we don't expect much supply, 46XFO, and then finally the 45XFO on the right. Really good set of beans. We're really excited about what we're going to see with those. Again, remind you that they're not available for sale just yet, but we certainly hope to have that in the near future.
Well, I hope that was informative. We're going to continue to give out updates throughout the season and even after harvest with some harvest and yield data to let you know how these soybeans perform.